Have you always wondered how to get rid of those blue sketch lines in your drawings and how to prepare your drawing for coloring? Let's do it. Hi everybody, here, Bisco from the attic, hobbyist, artist, professional procrastinator. Today we're gonna look at how to get rid of blue sketch lines and how to get a generally cleaner scan of your artwork to use for coloring. In my case, we are going to use Krita to edit the raw scanned image. Krita is an open source image editing software. It's absolutely free, and if you want to try it out, I'm gonna leave a link in the description. I should mention that there are a ton of different methods to do it. So this is just one way of approaching it. If you're using Photoshop, the method should in theory work the same way, but if there are some Photoshop or Krita cracks out there that know a much easier method, head to the comment section and tell me about it. I'm always interested in feedback about making your life easier, so don't hesitate to leave a link to another video or your profile or whatever. So grab your scanned image file and let's jump into it. The first thing I'm going to do is add just a generic background layer with a color so we can actually see the results later on. Next, we open the menu Filter, Adjust and look for Color Adjustment Curves. The hotkey Ctrl M will open it as well, so let's just look at what this will give us. Make sure you actually have the right layer selected. The dialog window gives us a list where we control the RGB channels separately. We want to get rid of all the blue fragments, so we drown it out with even more blue and apply. That's obviously not something we can work with, so let's get rid of all the blue in the image by completely desaturating it. And for that we open Filter, Adjust, Desaturate and select the Max option from the dialog that pops up. Now all the blue fragments will be gone, but we are still left with a lot of little smudges and clutter, so let's take care of that. For that, we once again hit the Filter Adjust menu and look for levels. First thing, we set the maximum output black. I usually just drag it in a bit so the blacks aren't just fully opaque, but slightly more toned down. Then we adjust the input levels. It's a very sensitive setting, so I recommend you zoom into your image and see what it actually does and try to find a nice balance that goes with your art, because obviously some people look for a more grainy look or use a lot of cross-hatching or other shading techniques. So use this setting to your liking and take your time with it. And while you're playing around with that setting, if you haven't liked this video yet, hit the thumbs up and leave me a comment. It helps with the algorithm, it's free, and you can make my day, so why not? Finally, let's get rid of all the white in the image, so we can start seeing the background we set up in the beginning of the video. For that, we find the menu Filter, Colors, Color to Alpha, which will just remove all the unneeded color from the image. Conveniently, this is by default set to pure white, so just hit apply and we're all set. Now you can start coloring to your liking. I'm just gonna throw a basic layer between the background and the drawing and paint in a random color. What I could add is duplicating the drawing layer and make the original layer invisible, so you always have a basic version to return to if you want to play with the filters. But that's a topic for another video. I hope this was helpful to somebody, and stay creating, and I'll be seeing you the next time.